What's up, guys? We're back here again with another week in the life of a mobile mechanic. We got our first customer that we're going to mess with this week. It is a Chevy K1500 that the front driver's side wheel is wobbling apparently. They think it needs an axle, but it could be that the hub that they had replaced is installed wrong or something like that. So we're going to take a look at it, make sure if it is the axle, they have an axle so we can replace that. If not, then we're gonna get with the customer and see what they need to do next. But let's get the stuff out and take a look. It's a nice warm 23 degrees outside, so it's gonna be great. Let's get to it. can't see anything obviously wrong. I mean, it moves side to side, but that could just be in the rack. So we're gonna have to take this thing for a test drive and see what we think. This brake pedal is so shitty on this truck. It's still shitty from the last time I worked on it, but it didn't run. It's definitely shaking. Definitely shaking. I don't know if you can notice it. See if I can find something in the truck for you to look at. See right there. See how it's shaking back and forth? So definitely have a shake. However, I don't feel it in the steering wheel, so that makes me wonder if it's in the rear end. Because I would think if the front was shaking, you would feel the steering wheel shake just like you would with warped rotors. So I really wonder if that's the rear end. Shaking like that. This is why I also don't like customers prepaying for things, because now it's not the front end. Take a look at the other side, but I seriously don't think that's in the front end. Let's see what we got. I can't see, I checked the rear end, didn't find any plate there, but I did notice that if I can do it, this moves quite a bit. I don't know how well that's showing up on camera. There we go. Now, could that cause the weird shaking we got going on? I think so. Nothing else seems to be loose. But I don't know if tightening that up will do anything or if that's just blown out. Can you shake it back and forth for me? Okay. I don't know how the hell they expect you to get this bolt off the steering gear over here. We're working on the idler arm first because it's the easier one. Already got it loose from there with a pickle fork. Now we just got to take the bracket off up there, get it out, and then we can take that big old nut off. And then we'll be able to do that one again. And I don't know how the fuck we're supposed to do this one. But I guess we'll find out. It's so cold. Alright, we got one more bolt we gotta get off here somehow. Don't know how. Give you so much room to do stuff. There we go. We have our idler on now. Now we gotta get this nut off and get it to come off of here. Hopefully. I guess we'll find out. Alright. Good night. This should fit. Yep, and that's off. Get that side here. Whoops. Okay. There we go. Okay, now we need to get this off. Will you be nice or will you be mean? I'm gonna fix this too. Alright, that's up there. There we go. Get it on off. Well, I don't know. Let's try it. That's how we need to take all the new one. Where is it? I don't know that. I mean, I need to make sure it is before it is. Now take this. See if I want to find it first. Okay. Should I tighten this down? I should have known that it would be that fucking easy. What do we do here? What do we do here? There's no place to put a socket or anything. Just stop this from spinning. Oh, my scripts. Motherfucker. After much effort, we got this one on. Now we just gotta throw it back in the truck. That was not fun at all. All right, we got the new idler arm installed. We're gonna put the wheel on over there, check and see if the play's gone. With that replaced, I took it on a test drive. It felt better. Let the customer take it on a test drive. The customer also thought it felt better, so we're good to go. Truck's fixed. We got a Jeep Renegade to go diagnose. The passenger daytime running light isn't working. I'm gonna guess it's probably an issue with the socket or a fuse, but he's replaced the bulb twice and it's still not working. So we're gonna go diagnose that. And then at 4 o'clock or 4:30 today, I'm going back to a customer to put a fuel pump in their car. So let's go get this Renegade diagnosed, and then we'll go back to do that fuel pump. Let's go. All right, so here looking at the car, you can see it has the warning light on for lights being out. Let's go ahead and walk to the front of the car and see what we got. So this is the old bulb that was in it. You can see it's burnt on this side. However, this guy says he's replaced this a few times. So we're going to check voltage and make sure it's not missing a ground or something, or the ground's not going bad and it's overvolting this thing. So we got our back probes in the wires here. We're just going to check voltage across the two wires. So we have 5 volts on this side, but he says he replaced the bulb twice. However, the bulb I pulled out matches the driver's side. So maybe he replaced the wrong bulb? I'm not sure. We're gonna pull the other one, the turn signal, out and look and see. So the one I pulled out of the turn signal is a Wagner bulb, and I don't think that's OEM, considering it says it's made in China on it. So I got a box of bulbs here. We're gonna put one of them in this socket and see if it works on this side, see if it works on the other side, and do the same with that socket and make sure they all work. So with the bulb, the new bulb in on this side, we have a working running light. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. I think maybe he did replace the wrong bulb. There you go, you can see the daytime running lamp working, both sides. You can see our light is off about the light bulb being out. So this car should be good to go. We're gonna start on this exhaust. First thing we got, this fuel pump, first thing we gotta do is drop the exhaust. Let's go ahead and get it. We got the exhaust dropped down. It's this hanger. There's a hanger back there, hanger right there, and then 2 more up there that allow you to drop it and just sit it on the ground. And then this is our fuel tank right here, where that silver skid plate is. That's where your fuel tank is. There's some connections on the side. You can see them there. And there'll be some on the back side up in here that you'll have to take off too. Be your filler neck and a couple other connections. And then you drop the tank down. You'll probably have to drop it to get to those maybe. but you can access a lot of them on the side over here. And then once you start dropping the tank down, you can start disconnecting everything and get everything out. It's not too hard. Should be 2 bolts that hold the tank on, that hold those straps. You see one there, one there. Yeah, that's how it comes out. Alright, we got the filler neck loose, we got everything disconnected. We're gonna move further up and drop the pump, undrop the gas tank down so we can pull the filler neck off the rest of the way. And then we'll be pulling the tank out, putting the new pump in, putting the tank back up. It's gonna be a little hard because of course it's a full gas tank, but it is what it is. Just fucking give me my socket, please. Jesus. All right, we got our fuel pump out, or our fuel tank out. Now we just gotta disconnect everything. Disconnect these lines. Knock that out, put our new one in. There's also a line inside the tank you have to take care of too. Now everything's disconnected. We can get our old fuel pump out. Get everything in. Knock this lock ring off. Hand it to the side. There you go. Lock ring off. Now I got it. Up with everything. So, locking. What's going on here? I don't think this is the right fuel pump. Alright, we went and got our new pump. So now it's gotten dark on me, so I'm not going to really be able to record anything, but we're going to get the new pump in there with the new gasket, get everything lined back up, and get it put back in so we can go home. Alright, we got the new fuel pump in. Going to slide it back under the car, get it back, jacked back up in there, start reconnecting everything, and then we should be good to go. Alright, we got our exhaust and everything hung back up. We got everything reconnected. Starts right up. He's ready to go, baby.